Ladies and gentlemen, and honored guests, we welcome you to the formal commencement proceedings of the class of 2019. Please rise for the reciting of the Pledge of Allegiance and singing of the national anthem. Let us join together in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the national anthem. You may now be seated.
Welcome, family, friends, and honored guests to the commencement for the class of 2019 from Lansdowne High School. Today, we celebrate our graduation from high school. We are so happy that you all came this afternoon to help us celebrate. We ask that you help keep this ceremony very dignified, so we are requesting that all phones be turned off and that you remain in your seats until all graduates have exited the floor. The class of 2019 celebrates today as we complete a stage of our education. We are so happy that you joined us to share our accomplishments. I leave with this quote saying, "Graduation is not the end, but it is a new beginning." Thank you.
It is my privilege to introduce the principal of Lansdowne High School, Mr. Ken Miller.
Good afternoon. I would like to thank our special guests for joining us in this celebration. From the Board of Education, the Honorable Miss Molly Joes and the Honorable Mr. Rod McMillian. Thank you. From Baltimore County School System, our Superintendent, Miss Verlita White. The Chief of Academics, Dr. Mary McComas. Our Community Superintendent of Zone 3, Dr. Raquel Jones. The Executive Director of Secondary Schools, Ms. Susan Truesdale. And our Chief of Staff, Mr. Michael Dickerson. From our political office, our Councilman, Mr. Tom Quirk. Delegate, Dr. Hill. Delegate, Mr. Eric Ebersol. And our Senator, Dr. Clarence Lamb. And this wouldn't be possible without our guidance department, Greg Johnson, Julie Cabanis, Jen Stefanowski, and Ms. Lauren Bryant. So thank you. And the success that we have at Lansdowne High School is a team, and I have to thank my administrative team, Ms. Nahal Gadadasar, Mike McWilliams, and Ms. Kate Smith. Thank you. At this time, I would like to welcome our superintendent, Ms. Verlita White, to say a few words.
So good afternoon. Oh, we can do better than that. Good afternoon. There we go. I don't know about you, but I think our graduating seniors look pretty amazing, don't you? Looking good. I can speak for everyone on this stage when I say that we are incredibly proud of you. You have worked hard. You've persevered. You got up and got it done, even when you didn't feel like it. Let's give the class of 2019 another round of applause. Keep in mind, though, that you did not get here alone. You have had the love and the care and support, the nurturing, and many times the sacrifices of your family and your friends. Would all of the parents and guardians of these graduating seniors please stand up? Graduating seniors, give your parents a round of applause. Congratulations to you, too. You also had the benefit of the planning, the preparation, the effective instruction of your teachers, your administrators over the years. Would the faculty and staff of Lansdowne High School please stand so that we can celebrate you this afternoon? Thank you. And now to our graduating seniors. When you walk across this stage this afternoon, you are receiving more than a diploma. Many of you, if not all of you, also have a resume of skills and experiences that will give you a leg up on the competition. You will have something extra when you cross this stage today, many, if not most of you. For instance, many of you have already taken AP courses and you already have college credits under your belt. If you fall into that category, stand up so that we can celebrate you this afternoon. Congratulations. Thank you. If you have taken CTE courses and you are working toward an industry credential or you already have one, stand up so that we can celebrate you this afternoon. Thank you. Where are our avid scholars? Stand up so that we can celebrate you today. Thank you. If you are graduating today and you are proficient in a second, third, or maybe even a fourth language, stand up so that we can celebrate you this afternoon. Thank you. As you can see, the list goes on and on and on. You are prepared. You have what we call a gift with purchase. When you go to the store, sometimes you get that something extra. You have something extra. You have a gift with purchase when you cross that stage today. My charge to you is this: use your gifts wisely. Use your gifts to be productive. Use your gifts to pull somebody else up and to mentor someone else, and you will be successful. You know, Dr. Maya Angelou said that success is liking yourself, liking what you do, and liking how you do it. Class of 2019, I wish you all the success in the world. Congratulations.
Good afternoon. I'm elated and privileged to have the opportunity to address you all today. Before I commence, I would like to congratulate and give a round of applause to the class of 2019 for attaining the true feat that was completing the last 4 years. It was certainly not easy, but we have made it through, and I am still in disbelief that it is over. It is surreal to think that we will be officially attaining a goal that has been years in the making. Today is exceptionally special because we are joined by those that we were privileged to have received help and support from along the way. I would like to express the utmost gratitude to every person, be it family, preceptors, or other individuals that have helped us through this journey. Thank you for helping us up and pushing us further, and for shaping us into the people we are today. Today is a day that we've been working towards for as long as we can remember: graduation. It has been a very long endeavor with many tribulations, but not without moments that I'm sure we can be very grateful for. I'd like to take a moment to reflect on the last 4 years. We all had distinct lives with different clubs, classes, and sports, but I'm certain there were moments that we will recount throughout our lives. I know that we will remember our time at Lansdowne High and the impacts we have had on the community, as well as its influences onto us. The actions of the class of 2019 these last 4 years are truly commendable. We have many multi-season athletes, we've given back to the community, and we've been recognized for our wide-ranging prowess. Our achievements are numerous and they are not finite. We should not stop there. We are here today because we have made it past every adversity, despite how hindering it may have seemed at the time. We're the best we've ever been at this moment, and I promise that we're only going to get better. Anything we may face in the future is surmountable through persistence. It may sound easier said than done, but every last one of us here have persisted, despite the obstacles against us. Some people will believe in you and some will not, and that is entirely okay. Believe in yourself and your capabilities when no one else does. Even after what seems like a failure, you only need one. One yes, one offer, one acceptance. It is very difficult to suppress the discouraging thoughts, but it is imperative. We should not stop there. I think we have reached an age where we have started to compare ourselves to others or even distrust our own abilities. It's something that I often have to contend with, seeing others attain a goal that I've also set for myself. I've grown to realize that this is not defeat, but rather fuel. Fuel to keep striving until we're there, until we have succeeded beyond it. After a plethora of literary works that we've encountered, I'd like to quote Dr. Seuss. "You're off to great places, today is your day, your mountain is waiting, so get on your way." As children, we were told that we were able to attain every goal we set our minds to. We wanted to be president, astronauts, and professional athletes. We had the grandest, most extraordinary dreams. We were empowered. But as time goes on, it is easy to lose sight of that optimism. With the entire world at our fingertips, we will go, we will move mountains, and excel beyond what we can even dream of right now. We should not stop there. As Michelle Obama once said, there are still many causes worth sacrificing for, so much history yet to be made. Although our impacts as individuals may seem minuscule, hasn't every person before us had the same thought? Being uncertain about the prospects of the future is the most certain human sentiment. We should not be disheartened, but rather utilize it to push ourselves even further. Again, I am grateful for the opportunity to address you all today at our commencement. I am sincerely proud of you all, class of 2019, and I am unshaken in the belief that we will accomplish all the endeavors we set our sights on. I wish you all success and contentment in your lives, and the ability to incite the change you desire. If not anything else from the speech, I would like for you all to remember that we are the ones that define and confine ourselves. Because of this, we should not stop here.
We got Yaya on the track. Yeah. My fellow grinders, I salute you all. Walking in here today and standing before you all, I can see the almost tangible joy and excitement in the air. And I'm convinced it's because you all could not wait since last night to hear my revolutionary speech. Yeah, I know, I'm delusional. Over the past few weeks, I had been stuck in a predicament, burdened by just what it was I could say that could resonate with each and every one of you before me today. You know, just what topic we could all relate to, just what sentiments I could share with all of you, just what words could hold meaning. So I sought help from everyone's favorite scholar athlete, Marcus Sessoms. And well, you can imagine how that went. Just so you know, if I followed him, this would have been the end of the speech, which would have spared you all an eternity of me boring you. But I digress. I proceeded to consult with many of you, and I was inspired to speak on three things. The first being something seemingly ordinary, the idea of normal. I would like to first emphasize what a privilege it is to address each and every one of you, including myself, here today. And of course, I, just like really all of us, would not have been here today if it weren't for the support of our beloved parents, friends, counselors, teachers, and of course, our own grind. I know it sounds odd, you guys sitting on those chairs, our parents and supporters spectating us, Mr. Miller to my left. You all must be thinking, why would I use such an opportunity to talk about being normal? I mean, that in itself is abnormal, right? Well, according to the Oxford Dictionary, to be normal means to conform to a standard, to be in a usual, typical, or expected state or condition. All of us are guilty of saying, I am normal, And too often do we overlook the implications of our words. We must realize that normal people do not fight for civil rights, liberating entire races. Normal people do not go to war to protect their homelands. Normal people do not raise their kids to be graduating here today. Normal people cannot make a difference. Each and every one of us here today is unique. We have different motivations, different aspirations, and different experiences. So how can we call ourselves normal? Have you ever heard of someone winning a Nobel Prize or making it to the NBA Finals and be called normal? No. They are called abnormal, prodigies, amazing, even insane. Unless you're the Warriors. Have you ever thought about, yeah, 3-1. Have you ever thought about why they are called as such? Well, neither have I. Maybe that's why I wasn't supposed to make it past English 9. But joke's on them, I'm still alive. Again, I digress. I did eventually think about it, and I realized that such individuals are given those appellations because to accomplish anything, we must be willing to defy expectations, to depart from the norm, to challenge convention, because to be normal is to sell ourselves short. So how can we call ourselves normal? The second thing I'd like to talk about is potential. No, not PE equals MAGH for those of you physics nerds. Just plain old potential. I know we all say we have potential. We like to hear it, especially myself. But potential without action is like a blank sheet of paper. If you don't make your mark on that paper, it will forever remain empty and unremarkable. So, will we be normal people saying, I have potential? No, we will be the ones to take action. John F. Kennedy once said that there are risks and costs to action. And maybe that's why normal people are comfortable with inaction. But with our dreams and aspirations on the line, we cannot afford to be normal. Because if not us, who? If not now, when? As you receive your diploma, take a moment to reminisce the countless, seemingly insurmountable obstacles that we overcame to be here today. Those unit tests, the evil and diabolic park exam, finessing for a grade after school. Yeah, I see you. I'm guilty also. And we can't forget those relationships that must never be mentioned again. I want you all to pay close attention to those sitting next to you. Some of us may have only encountered one another in the halls. Some of us may have had some beef. And some of us are the best of friends. 4 years ago, we started our journey at Lansdowne together on a blistering hot summer day. And we end on a blistering hot summer day. Our journey, which is also my third topic, may have been long and at times tiring, but nevertheless, we persevered. I'd like to share with you all the ending to African Nobel laureate and modern-day father of freedom, Nelson Mandela's autobiography, Long Walk to Freedom. He says, I have walked that long road to freedom. I have tried not to falter. I have made missteps along the way, but I have discovered the secret that after climbing a great hill, one only finds that there are many more hills to climb. I have taken a moment here to rest, to steal a view of the glorious vista that surrounds me, to look back on the distance I have come. But I can rest only for a moment, for with freedom come responsibilities, and I dare not linger, for my long walk is not yet ended. From his wisdom, we are reminded that although this chapter of our story has ended, the story itself remains unfinished. So yes, we may falter, and yes, we may face greater hills, but we will overcome. For after all, class of 19, just as the great street philosopher Drake once said, started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team here. Congratulations, class of 19.
Great job, Mr. Tracy. Great job, ladies and gentlemen. Nice job. You guys look great in blue. You look great. I'm not going to stand up here and brag about your academic achievements like the academic growth you demonstrated from 9th grade PSAT scores to 11th grade SAT scores, an average of 45-point growth in math and 63 points growth in English. I won't brag about the $4.5 million you earned in academic scholarships and grants. Now, I promise this speech is not even about giving you advice for your future. You have parents and loved ones that will give you advice. Trust me, just because you're off to college, you joined the armed services, you have a job, their advice will never end. Your parents' advice never ends. Okay? It's true. I'm 52, and I'm probably going to get advice by the time I get home. Actually, I'm going to ask you for a favor. Please be the generation to make things better in this world. The past generations have done amazing things. My grandparents' generation saved the world during World War II, which we were just reminded about on the 75th anniversary of D-Day. My parents' generation fought for civil rights and put a man on the moon. My generation gave you memorable hairstyles like the mohawk and the mullet. Dance moves like the Macarena, electric slide, and don't even ask me to do the moonwalk. Well, I guess my generation kind of dropped the ball on this. But you have the tools and passion to accomplish great things. Utilize the experiences you had here at Lansdowne High and use the knowledge that you've gained to build blocks for a brighter future. Don't be afraid to take a chance. Not a risk, not a shot in the dark, but a calculated, well-planned out chance for success. Of course, there's going to be obstacles that get in your way. You're going to stumble and fall multiple times, but don't give up your goals or dreams. For example, who would ever think a small bookstore in some guy's garage in Seattle back in 1995 would end up being the largest retail company in the world? It's called Amazon. Or in 2013, Jamie Siminoff was turned down on Shark Tank, I love that show, for his invention called the Doorbot. They laughed at him. He had the last laugh when he sold his company for $1.8 billion. It's known as The Ring. Now, I'm not asking you to go out and become billionaires, but if you do, don't forget your favorite principle. All right? I'm asking you to be the best you. Continue to be a Viking in whatever path you take. Become the generation that builds the better bridges, helps stop hunger, discover a new energy source, cure disease, fix our economy. Please be the generation that creates peace among people and nations and bring a sense of humanity and kindness to our society. It starts with one person, one step at a time. That can be you. I've watched all of you grow, and I'm not talking about in height, but in heart and wisdom. I've watched you care for those that needed a hand or that were less fortunate. I watched you become a Viking. It is my pleasure to have been your principal for the past 4 years, and it will be our honor to call you Lansdowne High alum. Congratulations. Best of luck, class of 2019. Now I'm going to ask for a representative from the Board of Education. One or both of you want to come on up? As principal of Lansdowne High School, it is my privilege to present you the class of 2019 for the conferring of the diplomas.
Thank you, Mr. Miller, for those inspiring remarks. Good afternoon, Lansdowne. Congratulations, and I would like to acknowledge my fellow board member, Mr. Rod McMillian, who's here with me. I wish you all the best as you start your next chapter in your life. And now, by the virtue of the authority vested in the Board of Education, Baltimore County, under the laws of the state of Maryland, I do now award diplomas or certificates evidencing the satisfactory completion of prescribed courses of study to the students of Lansdowne High School who are recommended for graduation by the faculty of this school. In receiving this diploma or certificates, each of you is entitled to all privileges and honors accorded graduates of a high school accredited by the Maryland State Department of Education. Congratulations.
Ahmed Mohammed Al-Anisi. Ka Chin Dim. Brianna Lynn Iser. Kaylin Michelle Francis. Samantha Nicole Hebron. Allison Andrea Homez Duque. Leanne Bick Hong. Jader Luna Hernandez. Stephen Michael Menifee III. Va Mosa. Erica Yasmin Rivera. Paige Alexis Sawyer. Tiel Lien Thong. Roslyn Sui Tiel. Abdul Mateen Wahid. Ruth Len Z. Lindsay Dayana Aguilera Cubas. Tierra Alexis Allen. Yosef Antonio Alcudsi. Carson Lee Amersbach. Vaughn Emerson Anthony. Ebony Alexis Arevalo. Kevin Leonardo Argueta Martinez. Mwaye Brian Echiman. Awi. Sierra Stephanie Bailey. Deshay Melissa Banks. Allison Michelle Barlow. Lanaya Destiny Aaron Barnett. David Francisco Barrera. Denasia Danielle Barrett. Jada Melanice Barrett. Janae Diamante Barrios. Olivia Haley Bergstrom. Mariah Alexis Beret. Ali Shahid Bhatti. Lucian Swift Bloxton. Sofia Florencia Bolivar. Alyssa Joyce Bolt. Hector Alonso Borjas. Denelson Jared Borjas Cruz. Amber May Bose. Bobby Jean Bosley. DJ Boyd. Lauren Nicole Boyer. Mackenzie Jordan Brinkley. Kayla Lee Brooks. Aaliyah Capri Brown Lebling. Anthony Jackson Brown. Liana Monique Brown. Taylor Nayana Brown. Kayla Rose Broyles. Jaquan Amandre Bryant. Casey Jade Burris. Kaylin Kathleen Burris. Hilda Cabrera. Josue Angel Cardona. Grace Marie Cartagena Colon. Jose Andres Castillo Oriana. Diana Suhey Chicas Bermudez. Ethan Michael Chihors. Talia Lynn Coe. Peyton James Collins. Dylan Michael Connell. Ahmad Samba Jabor An Kanti. Isaias Alexander Cruz Ortiz. No Ep Dai. Alyssa Nicole DeLeon. Ting Ta Dim. Ka Mi Ding. Usman Diop. Casey Allen Dixon. Marcellus Dobson Jr. Albin Dragadella. Sierra Lynn Driver. Henry Noah Dubiaski. Michael Ernest Duncan. Shane David Dunnigan. Jason Allen Eisenhart. Haley Morgan MG. Travis Jacob Eppard. Favor Bolu Easy Emelagu. Hamad Farouk. Angelo Charles Foster. William Henry Scott Garrison. Wajiha Azim Gori. Sisse Bahelu Gizichu. Wendy Gabriela Gomez Obando. Edwin Gonzalez. Omar Gonzalez Aguirre. Joanna Michelle Grande. Sabrina Nicole Gray. Melanie Ann Haas. Antonio David Hall. Tiana Ariel Hamilton. Caitlin Elizabeth Harbor. Daniel Gerard Hare III. Marissa Lynn Harris. Tyler Shane Hartlove. Diana Henriquez. Skylar Alexis Hurd. Daniel Eduardo Hernandez. Robert Spencer Hill IV. Lamont Sean Hines. Hanai Hanai. Antoine Julius Holland. Joshua Howard. Tyler Kyle Huffman. Gerald Silas Hurt Jr. Fatima Iqbal. Marcus Brian Jackson Jr. Jeremiah Stephen Jacob. Onisha Onika James. Taisha Michelle Jefferson. Gabriel Israel Jetter. Brenanda Ayasia Johnson. Calvin Dewan Jonathan Johnson. Deanna Montina Johnson. Joseph Glenn Johnson III. Christopher Mark Jones. Donald Edward Jones Jr. Nishay Helen Jones. Aminata Mary Kamara. Tyreek Jaquan Keemer. Daytwan Antonio Kent. Van Leon Key. Brandon Joseph Colehouse. Michael Clifton Koros. Ariel Lynn Lamana. Evan Scott Latham. Sylvia Daniela Lavanda Arias. Courtney Edwina Lawrence. Nicodemus Jacob Lee. Cassidy Renee Lear. Jeffrey Zayeth Linares. Hung Ling. Christopher Mikel Longo. Hugo Mauricio Lopez Jr. Willie Lopez Jacome. Nicholas Ransom Casper Losey.
Sibtain Mahmood. Justin Terrell Malone. Carlos Manzo Barejas. Marquita Ladon Marseille. Milan Xavier Marseille. Heidi Marite Martinez. Amani Mariah Matthews. Jennifer Guadalupe May Santos. Destiny Rose McCombs. Heather Lynn Snow McDermott. Mary Elizabeth McElroy. Charles McNeil. Win-Za May. Brian Osias Medrano Chicas. Mercedes Sophia Medrano. Andrew James Mellon. Antonio Michael Mendez. Jeremy Baldillo Mercer. Haley Elizabeth Mazzaros. Tina Mary Miva. Jet Daniel Mashaud. Shane Michael Middleton. Raymond Michael Miller Jr. Jeremy Matthew Millward. Jordan Webster Minix. Victor Ascende Mandama. Juan Diego Moshka Paredes. Ariana Talia Moran. Kaylee Marie Morgan. Brandon Omar Moscoso Portilla. Jacob James Charles Mowry. Joseph John Mox IV. Quante Tyreek Moyd Armstrong. Amber Lynn Mullinell. Kwam Song Mung. Jose Eduardo Munez. Caleb Anthony Murphy. Jamila Aziz Murray. Michael Alexander Murtha. Hung Nang. Luis Brian Narvaez Ulloa. Francisco Mariano Navarro Rivera. Soyabu Tarzan Ndiaye. Noah Lee Neal. Brittany Nicole Nelson. Destiny Lynn Netzer. Jacob Aaron Neville. Brandon Gao Wen. Brian Gao Wen. Alice Jordan Norsworthy. Micah Joseph Norsworthy. Paolo Obiedo. Dania Yvonne Ochoa Carranza. Justina Afia Ofosu. Olawatoyosi Mary Owalabi. Tiana Pagan. William Benjamin Pagan. Bailey Suter. Jordan Natasha Parson. Edward Parrish Pascal. Sin Powell. Wap Sin Powell. Joanna Lizeth Peralta. Hoang Nu An Pham. Tang Sian Piang. Joanne Deborah Pilcher. Trinity Michelle Pillar. Ryan Joseph Pollock. Azan Shaquille Raja. Anthony Fernando Ramirez. Kyle Gray Randall. Ryan Jacob Repoli. Amanda Valeria Rivera Maldonado. Lisbeth Emerita Roman Rivera. Maggie Marie Rooney. Catherine Maricela Roque Rivera. Alexander Manuel Rosario. Brianna Lynn Rositsky. Alyssa Maria Rother. Emily Augustina Sanchez. Lily Cecilia Santiago. Joshua David Saul. Lucas Eugene Scheitlin. Tiffany Amber Sklereth. Jasmine Marie Schuster. Marcus Rashad Sessoms. Jenna Eileen Shaw. Jared Matthew Sidebotham. Alexa Marie Simpkins. Corey Wilson Sipes. Anthony Wallace Schlablum. Cameron Jamer Smith. Mackenzie Nicole Lee Smith. Tyja Tanasia Smith. Kirsten Nicole Snyder. Yanalyn Estefania Secoy. Jordan Douglas Spitzler. Nija Diavion Spriggs. Zanaya Nijay Stansberry. Kadeja Dominique Slow. Linda Biak Hong Sung. Tenez Anthony Taylor. Magda Jacob Tesper-Mariam. Vincent Dot Tha Thong. Marquise Linwood Thomas. Gavin David Thompson. Destiny Naomi Tinker. Michael William Tissell. Logan William Turner. Sierra Nicole Tidings. Jose Adan Umanzar Escobar. Daisy Vega. Jonathan David Volker. Andrew Michael Walco. Rebecca Jean Warfield. Kayla Charlotte Watson. Sierra Dawn Watson. Rebecca Danielle Weaver. Andrew John Weddington. James Edward White. Nicholas Jacob White. Sierra Lynn White. Celeste Deshawn Williams. Savannah Lee Wiltz. Yasmin Unique Witherspoon. Chakai Dominic Witherspoon Burrell. Demarca Simone Woods. Sean Michael Wooten. Audrey P. Yappy. Zaid Austin Yard. Olvin Mauricio Mong Dubon. Roberto Milla Vega. Yi Zhu. Samantha Lynn Clevenger. Deontay Gerard Cole. David Edward Hughes Jr. Sydney Gabrielle Spencer. Pedro Vasquez Tamayo. Debria Michelle Thomas. Anaje Amare Wallace. Tu Don Din. Yaya Zakari Aliyu. Keisha Shante Williams. Nicole Lynn Cheney. Tatum Irene Barris. Brooke Ashley White.
Will the class of 2019 please rise? The changing of the tassel signifies that we are graduates. Let's join together in the changing of the tassels from the right to the left. As juniors, we received our rings. At this time, we had our friends turn our rings 116 times. At our junior prom, our dates turned to the 117th time. Just a few nights ago at our senior prom, we turned our rings for the 118th time. Now, as we are graduates of the class of 2019, we would like everyone to join together in the changing of our rings. So the words Lansdowne High School sees our faces. Congratulations to my class of Lansdowne High School, class of 2019.
All right. Please stand as the Lansdowne High School alma mater will be sung by the Lansdowne High School Choir. Graduates, once the alma mater has been performed, please remain standing while our honored guests leave the stage.